Imagine approaching a vehicle that doesn't just sit on the road, it presides over it. As you walk closer, the world seems to quiet down, because the 2026 Mercedes-Maybach S680 SUV isn't trying to shout for attention. It doesn't need to. Its presence speaks in a calm, confident tone, the kind reserved for true luxury. The chrome accents catch the light like fine jewelry. The massive Maybach grille stands upright and proud, and the sculpted body lines glide from front to rear as if the SUV was carved from a single, uninterrupted thought. This is not aggression. This is authority wrapped in elegance. You reach the door, and even before stepping inside, there's a sense of ceremony. The door opens wide, smooth and heavy, like the entrance to a private lounge. As you settle into the seat, the outside world fades instantly. The leather beneath you is impossibly soft, quilted with precision, cool at first touch and then gently warming to your body. The scent inside isn't just leather. It's a carefully engineered aroma, subtle and refined, reminding you that every detail here has been obsessed over. The interior doesn't feel like a cockpit. It feels like a sanctuary. Ambient lighting flows along the doors and dashboard in soft, customizable hues, glowing like a quiet city skyline at night. The screens stretch seamlessly. Across the dash, crystal clear, responsive. Elegant, never overwhelming. Everything you touch feels intentional. The metal switches are cool and solid. The wood trim is open pore, natural, alive. Even the silence feels engineered, as if the cabin itself is gently holding its breath to give you peace. Now imagine yourself behind the wheel. Your hands rest on the steering wheel, wrapped in buttery leather, perfectly weighted. You press the start button, and the V12 engine awakens, not with a roar, but with a dignified whisper. There's power here. Enormous power, but it's restrained, polite. The kind of power that doesn't need to prove itself. As you pull onto the road, the Maybach S680 SUV begins to move, and this is where the magic truly reveals itself. The acceleration is smooth, effortless, almost surreal. You don't feel pushed back, you feel carried forward, as if the road itself is gently rolling beneath you. The suspension reads the pavement ahead, smoothing out imperfections. Before you even notice them, speed builds quietly, confidently, and when you glance down, you realize you're moving far faster than it feels. That's the Maybach way, velocity without violence. On the highway, the cabin becomes a private jet lounge. Wind noise disappears, road noise dissolves. The Burmester sound system fills the space with music, so rich and detailed that it feels like the artist is performing just for you. Bass doesn't thump, it resonates, high notes shimmer. Even silence sounds expensive in here. Now imagine night falling. The exterior lights come alive, the LED signature glowing with a soft, futuristic confidence. Inside, the ambient lighting deepens, reflecting gently off the leather and wood. You glance at the stars through the panoramic roof, while the road ahead is perfectly illuminated, calm and clear. This SUV doesn't rush the night, it owns it. In the rear seats, the experience reaches another level entirely. These aren't seats, they're first-class suites. You recline at the touch of a button, extend the leg rest, and suddenly the drive becomes something you want to last longer. Massaging seats work gently along your back. Climate zones adjust to your preference. Even the smallest vibrations are filtered out, leaving only serenity. This is what it feels like to be truly taken care of by a machine. Yet despite all this comfort, the Maybach S680 SUV never forgets it's a driver's vehicle too. Steering is precise, controlled, reassuring. The SUV feels smaller than it is, composed through corners, stable and confident. The V12 delivers power like an endless wave, smooth, deep and authoritative. It's not about speed alone, it's about effortlessness, about knowing that no matter the situation, this vehicle has more than enough capability waiting beneath your right foot. And then there's the emotion. Because luxury like this does something to you. It slows your breathing. It changes your mood. It makes even a simple drive feel important. You're not escaping life, you're elevating it. The 2026 Mercedes-Maybach S680 SUV doesn't demand attention from others, but it gives you something far more valuable. A feeling of calm dominance, of quiet success, of having arrived without ever needing to explain yourself. Of course, this level of craftsmanship and engineering comes at a price. The 2026 Mercedes-Maybach S680 SUV is expected to sit well into the upper six-figure range, placing it among the most exclusive luxury SUVs in the world. But this isn't just a purchase. It's an investment in comfort, in presence, in an experience that few vehicles on the planet can replicate. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about leather, wood, screens, or horsepower. It's about how the car makes you feel when the door closes. The noise fades and the road stretches out ahead. The Maybach S680 SUV doesn't chase trends. It doesn't compete loudly. It simply exists at the top, quietly reminding you that true luxury isn't about excess, it's about perfection, experienced one serene mile at a time.